I'm Jeff Dayton, teaching professional here at Litchfield Country Club in beautiful Pawleys Island. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the pitching game. As many of you know, the short game is probably the most important part of golf. We love to drive the ball 300 yards and rip iron shots down toward the green. When it comes down to it, getting the ball up and into the hole around the greens is the most vital part of the game. Today, we're going to talk about the pitch shot, a shot that's often misplayed and often results in poorly executed shots, either a thin shot or a fat shot. So I'm going to go over a few basic fundamentals on how to hit a proper pitch shot. First of all, most bad shots in the pitch shot are caused by one of two things: either too much hands in the swing or poor weight distribution during the swing. So first of all, we're going to try to incorporate a swing that involves an arm swing with very soft hands. And we're going to make sure we try to feel like we're really using the big muscles in our arms to swing the club. The muscles in our arms are a lot bigger and slower moving, and they're easier to control. Whereas our hands have a lot smaller muscles that move fast, and they're harder to control. If we use our hands during the swing, we're going to add a lot of speed that we can't control. So as we swing the club, we want to try to keep soft hands and just let the arms swing. This goes for every shot, but it's really important in the short game. As we set up to the ball, we want to make sure we don't make a common mistake that many golfers have and put the ball too far forward in our stance. Obviously, we want the ball to get up in the air. Usually when we're pitching the ball, we're trying to go over a bunker, a water, or just a patch of rough, but whatever the case may be, we're trying to get the ball up and land softly on the green and stop within a reasonable distance. So to do that, we want to make sure we position the ball in the center of our stance or slightly back, but never forward in the stance. As we set up, our hands should be over top the ball. Never do we want our hands behind the ball or too far ahead. For that, we'll deal off the club and we'll hit a very low shot. So hands should be right over the ball in the center of the stance. Weight should favor your left side for right-handers. We want to make any shot that you have that's not a full shot, whether it be a pitch shot, chip shot, partial wedge shot, but if it's not a full swing, it should always favor your front side. So I'm going to make sure I have a slightly favor on the left side. Ball's in the middle of my stance. As I start to swing, I want to make sure I do so with the arms, not snatch it back with the hands, but swing back with the arms. And it's very important that when I get back to this position, the toe is up in the air, the shaft is pointing right down the target line, where the club is parallel with the ground. Then I'm able to just finish the swing by letting the club go back, and I'll be in a nice position. But be very careful not to let your weight shift back to your right side on this swing. We want to maintain our weight on the left side as we swing the club back. Now as we swing down, we want to make sure we just drop the hands and swing the arms down through and come down and through the ball and pivot through the shot, trying to hold the club face open as much as possible and keeping our right hand under the club, not releasing the club, for that will make the ball go out lower and hotter. We want a nice soft shot, so we want to come right here with our hands and have the club open and have a nice finish. It should look something like this. So take this advice, use an arm stroke, keeping your hands very quiet, maintain your weight on your left side, and practice this shot. And I guarantee your scores will lower.